What do I think about the Liandrys on LeBlanc? What do I think about Liandrys on LeBlanc? Or I've answered it like 10 times. This game alone. It has nothing to do about Liandrys on LeBlanc. It just has to do about Liandrys versus Ludens. The only reason that the question gets asked is because people don't understand the differences between the two items. Ludens deals less than Liandrys. If Liandrys is allowed to tick, Ludens has more upfront damage. I'm sure that there's some instances where the champion's base damages and everything are just so hot, or like there's definitely some instances where you can make Ludens deal more depending on like Yumi's like max range Q at a certain point of HP and like other types of stuff. But generally, what happens is that if Liandry's is allowed to tick, then Liandry's deals more than Ludens. And especially if you have like AoE and you have like dots, or you have like, you know, Oblivion Orb comboed with it, and you get Liandry's to keep applying Oblivion Orb. Like there's a lot of stuff. But this has nothing to do with LeBlanc. This has to do with misunderstanding of the items. It's like the same thing when people say that like you're solo AP so you go Ludens. No, that doesn't make any sense. That isn't why you go Ludens. That has nothing to do with it. Just because you're solo AP. Just because you're the only magic damage champion in your team does not mean that you go solo AP. Doesn't mean that it deals more than Liandry's. It just means that the opponents will not likely build magic resistance, and so you could effectively get true damage, which could matter for upfront burst, that you have true damage on upfront burst. I mean, I'm sure that, yes, there's going to be some instances against maybe some team compositions where, yes, the true damage is more valuable than the Liandry's in a practical team fight, or like, and how practical a team fight is going to play out or situation might play out, but